Yo, man, your Jordans are fucked up.
Damn, man, you might as well throw them shits out. Them shits is broke.
What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka ShortyC94, back at you again from the closet of the Jordans. And today, we're just gonna jump right into my Air Jordan 4 collection. This is the first video of 2021 for me. Was gonna do a few different things, but they just weren't working out. So this is gonna be my first video. And we're just gonna kick it off with the only Jordan 4 that's more than 20 years old that I have here. The majority of my 99 4s are in Cleveland. Safekeeping, but I accidentally brought this pair with me here. I did not mean to bring them here. Air Jordan 4 white cement. These came out June 2nd, 1999. Look at that. Now, this wasn't like this until, you know, our relocation. I didn't want to accelerate the crumbling by them being moved by someone that's not me, and I had to make a choice on which ones I was going to physically take with me. So next, we jump into 2004. Now, these are also some winter beaters that I've disrespected for years, but these Air Jordan 4 Classic Green, you know, I've done everything, yard work, hooped in these, help people move, all kinds of stuff in these. You know, once the Pure Monies came out in 06, I really didn't care about these anymore. You know, and this was in the era, early mid-2000s, I was buying pretty much everything Jordan. We go right from that to the cool gray 4. These are in much better shape, obviously. These are also from 2004. I want to say those classic greens came out in July. I know that these came out late September, like the 21st or the 22nd or something. I love these. Now, again, with this being an original retro, the bubbles haven't yellowed over yet. I can still wear these, but you see this paint chipping in here. You know, it's crazy. So, and the suede is starting to peel on the tongue up there. But these are almost 17 years old. Retro pair from 2019 isn't really that hard to find. So, you know, when I was managing a Hibbett, probably should have bought these, but I didn't. So, you know, a good shoe. Still got the majority of the stars. Bottom is just, you know, dirty. So, and with these older shoes, still got the box. Still got the retro cards. This is a really bright shade of red here. Original playground poster. Michael Jordan wearing the 4s. Updated Jordan 4 card where it's gone all the way up to the 18. Even though the 19 was out by the time these released in 2004. But the next two, it's going to be hard to show y'all. It's the beginning of the 06 retro. The first one from 06, even though I've put it in this newer box, is the Black Cat 4s. This is the OG pair from 2006. Hasn't really been that long since I've worn these. I definitely wore these. It's been within the last 2 years. You know, looking at them, they kind of look ashy because I got these early from this one spot that used to be in Cleveland called Family Sportswear. It was in downtown Cleveland. It was really the last mom and pop Nike account in Cleveland. And I got these early, so they didn't let me have the box. And even though I was shopping there pretty much weekly during this time, I don't think I ever went back and got the box. So, yeah, one thing I did in 2012 because the paint was chipping so bad around the air bubble. I like chipped off all of the glossy paint for a more matte look. So, you know, again, with these being from 2006, there is some peeling on the tongue. But again, all in all, for these to be worn as much as they've been, they're really not in bad shape to be, you know, what is 2006? 15 years ago. Be 15 years old. So, not too bad. Next one from 2006 is the Pure Money 4. These came out the same day as the Black Cats, which I believe was April 22nd, 2006. A classic, even though it's a Retro Plus, a classic. You know, when I look at these, this just reminds me of how it was during that time, 06. I was wearing tall white and tall black tees one time, and then they become a shoe rag or a rag to wipe down the car. You just get a new one when you filling up at the gas station. You know, like many memories. And I didn't even really wear these that much. You know, everything was big back then. Baggy jeans shorts, tall tees. Okay, now these next two are also from 2006, but I'm gonna warn you, they got messed up in the move. And the relocation. So, got the Marses here. You can see the crown is broken off the wing on both sides here. This paint is chipping. This was already happening, but, you know, this is gone. Like, yeah, this is really sad for me seeing all this. You know, when I opened them, like, look at this. The whole wing is just gone. You know what I mean? So, these are one of my favorites. I had these in the 80s. You know, I hate that this specific pair is now going to be retired, you know, because I can't wear them like this. But, you know, these things happen. You know, still got the box. Still got the retro card. So these are retired. Then we follow it up with the military, where the same exact thing happened. Wing broke off. The crown is gone on this one. This is still here, fortunately. You know, still got the Jumpman on the inside. You know, the paint chipping. The military hurts more than the fire red. I didn't have these back in the day, but I just love this color. You know, I usually will wear this like kind of with casual clothes. Still got the retro card. Still got the box. We look at the other shoe. The other shoe isn't as bad, but again, I didn't even wear these that much to where, again, the Jumpman is still clearly... Jumpman is still on the inside. Can't even wear them anymore. After 2006... it jumps to 2012. So 2012, the first of the OG 4s to come out were these. These, they were trying to call them the Tech Gray, but everybody still called them the Cement. Compared to this, look how dark. Like, it's ridiculous how dark this is. Now, these have been winter beaters for the last 4 or 5 years as well, really since the 2016 came out. We'll get to that in a minute, but I don't feel like these are in bad shape, but they just were made bad. All of the 4s from 2012 were made like junk. So you had quick yellowing. These weren't comfortable. They felt like Timberland boots. Like, you know, to go from this to this was just very, very disappointing. But I bought them. But yeah, these were very disappointing quality wise. The way they looked, this dark gray winter beaters. All right, so our next 4 from 2012. Black Cement from 2012. Now again, with the quality, These weren't comfortable. These came out Black Friday of 2012. My little sister actually bought me these and bought herself a pair. But like, look at that cracking. Like, just terrible. Like, look at that wear on the toe. You know, that paint chipping. I guess I'm glad they still have the crowns. Unlike my pairs from 2006. I will never let these go, though, because these were from Family Sportswear, the store I was telling y'all about earlier. We even still got the bag. 300 Prospect, Cleveland, Ohio. Family Sportswear, your complete line of action wear. Looks like we're going to jump to 2015. We have the Columbia 4. These originally came out in 1999. These are historic because they're the very first Retro Plus. Now, I explained what Retro Plus was earlier, but again, it's where they come out with the retro and it's in a new color. That was terminology they used from 1999, probably until about 04, 05. So this was the beginning of the remaster project, and these were made excellent. You know, this is actual tumbled leather, you know, the weight of the shoe. Now, I haven't worn these that much, and it's dark. Y'all probably can't see, but the Jumpman is still on the insole. But I love these shoes, and I still have my original pair from 1999. Like I said earlier, they're back in Cleveland, safekeeping. But, yeah, these are excellent quality. You know, the opposite of the 4s I just showed y'all from 2012. So our next 4, which is also from 2015, you can't have the Columbia without having the Oreo. Another really well-made shoe, truly remastered. I'm glad they waited until the remaster project to make these. I don't baby these the way I baby the Carolina or the Columbia. You can't have the Columbia without having the Oreo. Another classic colorway from 1999. Second Retro Plus. These came out around Thanksgiving of 99. Just like the Columbia came out like September. It was usually every other month for retros back in those days. So, all right. So then we jump to 2016. 2016, we have these beautiful things right here. Air Jordan 4 Cement, OG, you know, looking not exactly the same, but close. These came out All-Star 2016. Oh, man, these are just almost perfect. Now, there is some light yellowing on the netting, but not like other people's I've seen. I've seen people with this release where the netting looked like the 2012 cement. So, you know, I love these. I mean, the history of these, of course, these were in the Do the Right Thing. Of course, Michael Jordan wore these during the second half of the regular season of 88-89. Classic. Still got the Nike Air on the inside there. Still got your Nike on the bottom. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've worn these a lot. Like probably 50, 60 times, which, you know, if you know me, that's a lot, but I love these shoes.
Yo, this is Mars Blackman, and this is my main man, Michael Jordan, and this is a pair of hype Air Jordans from Nike. This is something you can buy, and this is a patented, vicious, high-flying, 360 slam dunk. This is something you cannot do. Let me repeat myself. This you can buy. You cannot do this. Can. No!
Love these. Then we jump to 2019 with the other classic.
Nola.
Yes, Mars.
Nola.
Yes, Mars.
Nola.
Yes, Mars?
It's because he can do a vicious, high-flying 360 slam dunk?
No, Mars.
Because he's taller than me?
No, Mars.
Because he's loved, adored, and worshipped by millions?
No, Mars.
No, then what is it?
It's because he's got the new Air Jordans, Mars.
Oh, sweat. Oh, sweat. Oh, sweat. Mr. Nice, you gotta hook me up. Please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, 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 please.
Black and red, playoff, all-star, bread, whatever you want to call it. Black and red. You got your Nike on the insole. Of course, your Nike Air branding on the back. There is a dirt smudge there. Excuse that. Another historic shoe. Everybody knows about these because Michael Jordan hit the shot over Craig Elo.
The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win it! They win it! Set the Cleveland Cavaliers. Michael Jordan hits it at the foul line. 101 to 100.
A perfect. This and this. Perfect. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with these. And I like these so much that I have a dead stock pair. Had to double up on these. These probably either won't be worn for a very long time, if ever. Some pairs you just got to double up on. Some pairs you got to. So, yeah, I love these. These are one of my favorite shoes of all time. Black and red 4. This brings us to current day. Got your fire reds. Now, again, even if the wings hadn't broke on my Mars pair, I probably still was going to buy these anyway just because of what they are. Again, I had these in the 80s. I'm probably the only, or one of the only kids that had these as a Sky Jordan and an Air Jordan. For those who don't know, a Sky Jordan was an alternative that they used to offer where it was the 4, but it didn't have an air bubble and it just said Nike on the back. It didn't say Nike Air. It just said Nike. And it's something that they offered in preschool sizes and possibly even grade school sizes. But I was probably in maybe a 1.5 or a 2 in 1989. I was 8. So, you know.
Just kick it.
A classic shoe. And again, I hate when people say you got to have these, but you got to have these. You know, you just do. It's a classic. It's never going to go out of style. It's white, black, and red, so it's easy to wear. So, again, if you don't have any other 4, just get these. And whenever they come out with the militaries, you got to have these. This is what it's about for me. When I think of Jordan 4s, I'm thinking of this. I'm thinking of Michael Jordan still being young, you know, dunking on everybody, you know, averaging over 30 points a game, hitting the shot. You know, that's what I think of when I think of the 4. He wore these the first half of the 89-90 season before the 5. Another classic colorway, you got to have it. So that's going to wrap it up. I appreciate you watching. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. And I'll see y'all soon. From the closet of the J's, it's Shorty C. Peace.